Hi Capricorn, welcome to Vidya's Prophecy Tarot. This is a general love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Capricorn, before we get started, let's just go over the basics. Okay, so it's general. It may or may not resonate with you. Just take the bits that do. As it's energy, it could be applied in reverse. You could always flip the reading. Okay, yeah, let's get started then. Capricorn, what's the message here for Capricorn? What is the message for Capricorn? We've got fate, wow, and chicken. Okay, let's have a look from this deck. What is the message here for Capricorn? A couple of cards for Capricorn. We've got the house and distant horizons. Okay, and family room. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so with fate, there's an air of, I'm almost getting like Wheel of Fortune kind of energy. Well, maybe not. I mean, there's a change. Let's just say there's a change. There's a change coming. Okay, with chicken, it speaks to something from the past, maybe. Okay, something that's been going on, maybe even a story that's been told from the past. Something is changing. We've got the family room as well, and maybe that's where the change is taking place. Yeah, because we've got bad health beneath that. Okay, there's something in the family sphere, maybe a home, because we've got the house card here. A home environment could be changing. Maybe something that was stable for a long time, or some sort of arrangement that was there for a long time could be changing. With distant horizons, it may feel like this is about distance, right? It feels like something is changing. Maybe somebody's moving. Someone could be moving. Okay. So let's see. What's the message here for Capricorn? And the chicken, although in this deck is not associated with fear, that's just what comes to mind when you see a chicken. So I don't know, this could be bringing up some fear, some nervousness. Okay, so let's see. What is the message here for Capricorn? Ten of Wands, yeah. We've got the Tower, wow. The Lovers, the King of Coins, the Priestess, the Seven of Cups, the Empress, the Four of Cups, Eight of Swords, Nine of Wands, or the Nine of Spears, and the outcome is the Fool. Okay. With the Hanged Man, that's the thing. I think someone sees a situation differently, Capricorn. This could be you, okay? With the Ten of Spears, you could feel like you're done here. It's time for a change, right? The status quo is not working. You're ready to shake it up. Or at least somebody's ready to shake it up. This is causing confusion, though. For the other people maybe in the home, okay? They're not sure what to think. It feels like a reality or something that's been going on for a while is being shaken up. Like you've been in this home, maybe with this person for a long time, and things are changing. Yeah, with this King of Coins, okay? Now, I feel this could be your energy, okay? There was financial stability. It was a committed, there was stability tied up with this home. And that's changing. And I think that's coming as a bolt from the blue for everyone else in the home, in the family room, It's causing confusion. With this Priestess, I think there was a lot of silence here, secrecy, people not being honest. Maybe that this change was coming. Maybe someone wasn't being honest, okay, that this change was coming. And so it feels like a shock that it's being sprung suddenly. With the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of confusion. The fact that this person is choosing to leave, whoever that person is, I think it's this King of Coins, okay, who's done. The fact that they're choosing to leave is a shock. And if you were this person's partner, then you may be wondering, have they got somebody else? What is behind this sudden shift? What is behind this sudden decision? Because with the priestess, you may have guessed maybe that this person has another path open to them, okay? But it's not being spoken about. If this person has something else they're moving towards, they're not talking about it. Maybe you're not talking about it, but and we have the Empress coming up, so there is a something new here, okay? This arrangement is going to end, and then there's something new starting. I feel this person, whoever's in the King of Coins, Capricorn, whether it's you or your partner, this person has been very dissatisfied with the way things are going. With this Ten of Spheres, it's this home, this family dynamic has not worked for this person. Okay, that's what I'm getting. It's not been working for them. They're very unhappy. And so it's like they're suddenly deciding to call it quits and go. This Eight of Swords, I think this person has felt trapped as well. Okay, trapped in a home, maybe trapped with responsibilities. Yeah. And now the fear for the other person is that, are they going to hold on? Are they going to stay in this home, or are they just going to up and leave? And it looks like they're going to up and leave with the Fool. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Capricorn, what's the message here for Capricorn? I think in this reading, it's really it feels like it's being told from the perspective of whoever's being shocked by this change. Okay. So let's see. Why is the Ten of Spears here? We've got the Ten of Shields and the Two of Shields. Yeah. This person sees another path. Okay. And so they're done. That's what I feel. Let's look at the Tower. We've got the Three of Shields and the Lovers and the Squire of Shields. So yeah, it's come as a shock. Okay, there's been some talk about this person's choice, that they're expected to move maybe towards a lover, or that they're making a choice to choose someone else. Okay, it could be someone else or something else. There's talk about this. And that's come as a bolt from the blue to the people in the home. Let's look at the Lovers, the Demiurge, and the Last Judgment. See, this decision to move, this choice, this decision to do this, to move towards someone else, if that's the case. With the Demiurge, it was clouding. It's like it was clouding the situation, so you didn't see it coming. If you're the person in the home with this person, you may not have seen this coming. You could have thought everything was fine. This decision of this person to choose their lover was like clouded. Okay, that's what I'm getting, clouded. And of course, if this is you, then this is you making that choice. Let's look at the King of Coins, Lord of Shields, and Five of Swords. Yeah. See, this person has been conflicted about doing this. I think they thought about it for a long time. They've thought about it for a long time. They've been conflicted. But the fact is that they aren't happy with this Four of Cups. That family dynamic is weighing on them quite a lot. And with this Eight of Swords, I think they've even felt trapped. Now let's look at the Priestess, Four of Love, and the Ten of Love. See, the fact that this person has been unhappy in this family dynamic, Capricorn, I think if you're the person in the home with them, then you've already known this intuitively. Okay, you knew this, but maybe what you didn't know is that they were getting ready to up and leave. I think you thought with this chicken that they would never do it. I'm getting a feeling that you may even have thought this person was chicken, like they'd never do it, they'd never leave, they'd always stay. And they're shocking you. Okay, now let's look at the Seven of Cups, Ace of Shields, and one more, Squire of Love. Yeah, you're wondering, is there someone else that they're in love with? Are they moving towards someone else? Why are they done here? Yeah, let's look at the Empress, Seven of Shields, Death. Yeah, this person is determined to carve out a new life for themselves. Okay. They see an opportunity here. We've seen that Two of Wands, Two of Shields, right? There is a path open to them, and it feels like they're going to find the courage to take it. Okay. They see a chance to change their life for the better, and it feels like they're going to take it. Now, that Empress could represent anything. Okay. For a lot of people, it could be another person. But for some, it could just be a new job or a chance to move somewhere else and have a new life, whatever, something that is taking them away from the home, okay? And they're going to go off and do it. Now let's look at the Four of Cups, Two of Wisdom, and Convenanza. Yeah, they've been so dissatisfied, that they're going to find the courage to make this decision. Okay, that's what I feel. They're going to face their fears because they're just totally dissatisfied. This family dynamic, family room setup is not working for this person. Okay, that's what I get. It's not working for them. Let's look at the Eight of Swords, Nine of Wisdom, and one more. The Grail Knight. See, this person has felt trapped. Capricorn, they felt trapped. With the Nine of Wisdom, it's a solo energy. They want to go off. With the Grail Knight, they have another quest that they wish to go towards, okay? Another path that they want to follow. And they have felt trapped in this home. Yeah. Now let's look at the Nine of Spears. Ace of Wisdom. Where's the Nine of Spears there? And the Empress. See, you're hoping they'll hold on because you're aware that you also are aware that this person has a new opportunity, okay? Something with the Empress that is going to be extremely promising, very abundant, very promising, but you may be hoping that this person hangs on instead to the family home, Yeah, I don't think they are. Let's look at the Fool. Justice, and one more. The Lady of Swords. Yeah. I mean, they're going to go off, okay? They're going to have this is like a footloose and fancy-free energy. They're going off. And, it is sort of the right thing karmically for this person. That's what I feel, okay? Because I think they've been doing lion's share of things in this family. Whoever you are to this person, in whatever relationship you have in the home with them, you could even be a parent, okay, that this person is like maybe an adult child of yours, and they've had a ton of responsibility, and they see a chance to have a new life, and they're going to take it, okay? So it could be like that. But whatever, this person, it's almost right for them that they go off and have this fresh beginning, because I feel like this family dynamic is kind of unfair to this person, okay? That's what I'm getting. Yeah, don't shoot the messenger. That's what I'm getting. Okay. But for many of you, you might be this person with this King of Coins, and it's not gender specific. Okay. So even if you're a feminine energy, you could be this King of Coins. Now let's look at Fate. Six of Cups. Yeah. I think this is someone there's a strong pull. Like I said, for some of you, this could be a child of yours, like an adult child who's been living at home, taking care of you. Okay. Or you could be, whatever, you could be the child and whatever. But there's a family tie here. Now let's look at the house. Five of Swords. This could be leaving you kind of conflicted, about your home. Because I feel this person was doing a lot of responsibilities in the home, right? They're at the Ten of Spears. They've had it. It's like they can't carry anymore. Let's look at that distant horizons. The Chariot. Yeah, this person is moving on. They're moving on. They're following their dreams. And for some, I do think they are moving away. Yeah, with the King of Coins, it's this person. Okay. Capricorn, as I said, this could always be you. But this person, the King of Coins, is moving on. They have a dream. They're going to pursue that. And it's leaving the other people in the home, very I'm not getting a romantic energy, although we have this lovers here. I think it's more the choice that this person is taking to move. That's the right choice for them, right? That's why we have justice here. That is the right choice for this person. So I don't, I mean, yeah, I'm not getting an energy that this is like this is a spouse of yours that's leaving. I don't think. I'm getting more like I said, a parent and a child, an adult child, or if this is it could be like an ex-partner from a long time ago who's been living at home and even after the divorce and taking care of things. Okay, it could be something like that, but yeah, something of the sort. But it's coming as a huge shock. Let me get that family room. Why is that there? Yeah, see, two of cups, two of swords. You don't know what to do about this. Maybe if, as a family, you all don't approve. Okay, now that could be you, that could be the other people in the family. Maybe don't know what to do about the fact that this person has something else or someone else that they're choosing, right? Yeah, let's look at this demiurge. Well, actually, before that, let me look at. Let's look at this love feast. Where's the love feast there for Capricorn? Yeah, Nine of Swords reverse. I think there's a lot of anxiety and stress about the choice this person is making. But with strength, it just tells me that the people in the home who are stressed that this person is leaving, they just need to find the courage, because I think they can manage fine. It's just that this person has been carrying all the load, and they've gotten used to that. Okay, so it's more a fear of the unknown. But Capricorn, if this is you, you can do it with courage. You've got strength, you've got the ability to do this, to face your future without this person. Okay, let's look at the demiurge. Yeah, strength again flipped out, right? Strength beats the devil, and the demiurge is the devil. Okay, so I think Capricorn, if this is you in the home, you need to find the courage, okay, to accept this person's choice. Okay, why is the last judgment there? Don't try to hold on to them out of fear. Why is the last judgment there? Yeah, the tower. See, the fact that this person is choosing to leave is just a huge wake-up call. Yeah, for the Four of Wands, the house, right? Okay, now let's look at this death. Star, Queen of Cups, and the Moon. See, this person has something. They could be. I think they're moving towards someone that they greatly desire with the Star, right? And it's like, if it's a person, then it's someone they greatly like. They're quite crazy about for quite a long time. If it represents a job or something, then it's something that they've wanted for a really long time, and there are very deep feelings here. Okay, which is why this person is now prepared to fight and have this. With the world, they see a chance to have something successful. This family dynamic is not working for them. Okay, it's not successful. It's very heavy. So naturally, you can't fault them for wanting to choose this, right? Okay, let's look at Convenanza here. Yeah, see, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. They're going to face the fears of coming to the family, of being shunned by family. Okay, this person is prepared to be shunned by the family if they need to, in order to go off and have this, because they know that they're really miserable and they have a chance here to have it all, and they don't want to, pass it up. This person is not foolish, right? With this King of Coins, they're a smart person, so they know a good thing, okay, when they see it. Now let's look at this Grail Knight. What's a Grail Knight there? Page of Swords, and one more, King of Coins. Yeah, this person wants to come and tell you they're in their head at the moment. They feel trapped, but they are going to speak up, and you could also be feeling stuck by this decision of this person's to go off, because you're very anxious and you seem to think you can't do without them. Okay, but the fact is you can. Let's look at the Empress. Where's Esclamanda 4 there? Four of Cups. Yeah, they're like I said, they're very disinterested in the home life. They see a chance for something new and they're going to pursue it. Now, you're hoping, I mean, if you're the person in the home with them, you're hoping that they reject this. Empress, Ace of Pentacles, you know. But why would they? To stay and shoulder these responsibilities. Now, let's look at this Lady of Swords. Three of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this is the person that you're leaving, the Lady of Swords. There's heartbreak for this person. Okay, they're going to be heartbroken. Okay, but it is the right move for this King of Coins energy. Let's look at Meloramentum. Yeah, death. See, this ending is the right thing karmically for this person. Okay, I think they've done their time serving the family, and it's like time for this person to move on and pursue their own dreams and their own goals. Okay, they do have them, right? With that star there, they do have it. Even if you're not aware, with the moon, this person has big dreams that they want to pursue. Okay. So that's what I've got for you, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Please do tell me in the comments if it resonates. I'd love to hear from you. Do hit like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.